Hi, my name is Wintana, and I'm one of the product management and technical instructors over here at Tech Careers in Seattle. You can also think of me as your product and AI coach. So I'll be picking up right where I left off in the last video in Codex, right? So we're in the same desktop app, the same folder, we're still in Codex. And in the last video, I gave Codex one tiny test. I wanted it to build me a simple web page that greets me and says hello. As we can see here, it did exactly that. And in this video, I want Codex to tell me how I should actually be using it day to day. Really quick, I'm just going to explain why we're going to have Codex actually build this out instead of just simply asking it. So Codex is actually a building agent. It's not just a normal chatbot interface. So even for figuring out how to use Codex, I'm not just going to ask it a question and have it read me an answer, right? I'm going to have it build me an actual reference file, a real web page that's sitting in my folder that I can open, that I can keep, and that I can continue to reuse. So that's actually the difference between chatting with a tool and directing an agent. An agent builds things for you, while a chatbot, it could be kind of, you could act as a thought partner. It could build out like some lightweight spreadsheets, and you really go back and forth with a chatbot. But with an agent, the coding agent that Codex is, it's really meant to build you things, whether it's building you like software or PDFs or whatever that is, right? So I'm gonna open up a new chat over here in the left hand corner. I'm gonna make sure I'm toggled on to that work setting to make sure that we're using Codex. And I'm actually gonna use voice. I'm using GenSpark. I'll put the affiliate link in my description if you're interested in downloading it. And without further ado, let's go ahead and prompt this prompt. Build me a simple web page that works as my personal Codex use case guide. Keep in mind that Codex is a coding agent that actually builds and runs software and scripts. It's not a general chat assistant. I'm reviewing Codex for the first time, so assume that I'm non-technical and have never written a single line of code ever before. On the webpage, list use cases where I'd have Codex build me something small and working. So like a script, a simple web page, an automation, a tool for things such as, one, as a product manager for everyday personal life, such as planning trips, managing a schedule, deciding what to cook for the week, and managing my workouts. Number two, as a product manager for the things that I would use every single day on the job. Number three, as a job hunter for the things that I would use every single day during my job hunt. And number four, in my general day-to-day life. For each use case, include on the page step-by-step instructions, a copy and paste prompt I could use immediately framed as a build request, and where exactly in Codex I should enter this prompt. I have no idea what I'm doing, so be very explicit about the screen and the step. And just like that, our voice AI put that beautifully long text, voice recording, into this beautifully formatted prompt that we're going to go ahead and send over to Codex. So, just as a quick reason for why I wrote it this way, the task itself is a build request, right? We're asking it to build us a web page. We're not just asking it a question that it can give us a simple yes or no, or even a more elaborate, detailed response. So even when I'm asking Codex to explain itself, I want a real file out of it, not just a paragraph of chat, which is really using Codex for its intended purpose for building. So as we can see here, it's just confirming that it's going to create this guide as a web page for us with all of our requests here in this beautifully long worded prompt. And let's actually go ahead and see how long it's going to take us. Put your guesses in the description, put your guesses in the comment section below. And if we click on this button, trying to figure out if we could see what it's doing in real time, but I'm not sure that we can. If we click this button, this looks like terminal, except inside of the desktop application. And if we click this button, wait, let's remove the terminal, right? If we click this button, the side panel, looks like we can have a little side chat here, and we can even go into the browser, which is pretty cool, but I don't want to overcomplicate this, so we are going to stick to this main Codex thing we have going on right here, and let's see how long it takes us. Okay, so it created that web page as an HTML file. This guide is built with 12 practical build this ideas. Okay, so in a total of 3 minutes and 1 second, Codex has successfully built our beginner-friendly Codex guide with 12 practical build ideas, copy buttons, and clear instructions for exactly where to paste each prompt. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check this out. Oh, this looks good. Oh my gosh. This looks good. In 3 minutes, you guys. A beginner's field guide. Ask Codex to build the small things that make life easier. Codex is not just a place to ask questions. You describe something useful and it can build a working version for you. A tiny website, a reusable tool, a script, or an automation. I love the colors. Start here. Guys, I love it. Okay, your first 60 seconds in Codex. Open Codex and start a new task. We did that. Find the large message box at the bottom of the task. This is where you tell Codex what to build. Copy one prompt below, paste it into that box, and press send. Codex will usually create files and show you what it made. If it asks a simple preference, answer in plain English. When it says it's ready, open the result it gives you and try it. Ask for changes just like you would ask a helpful builder. Make the text bigger or add a button for ... One rule that helps the most is making a build request, not a question. Exactly, that's what we were saying this whole video, right? So start with build me and continue with what you want it to do. So Codex can make the thing. It does not need you to know how to code. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and see some of these use cases. Personal life for a product manager. Personal week dashboard. I kind of like that. Make one lightweight place to see priorities, appointments, and habits. Let's see this. Build me a personal weekly dashboard webpage. Include my top 3 priorities, a simple daily schedule, a habit checklist, and a small section called things to remember. It should save what I enter in the browser and have a clean, calming design. Copy prompt, and it copied it to my clipboard. Pretty cool. That looks helpful. Let's see what else it said. Workout tracker. Build me a simple workout tracker webpage. I want to log the date, workout type, duration, how I felt, and one note. Not feeling that one. Let's see. Everyday product management. Useful helpers for repeatable work. I like the sound of that. Let's see. Decision log. Keep decisions, owners, and follow-ups visible after meetings. Build me a simple product decision log webpage. I want to record the date, decision, why we made it, owner, and follow-up date. This is okay, but feels a little bit manual. Release notes builder. Let's see. Okay. See what else. Job hunting, job search tracker. I know a lot of people like that kind of stuff. Build me a simple job search tracker webpage. I want to add a company, role, application date, stage. I know that would be helpful for a lot of people instead of manually doing that. Interview prep cards. Let's go. I want to add a question, my short answer, a detailed star story, and a company specific note. Let me flip through one card at a time and mark cards I want to review again. That's helpful. General everyday today life. Make a repeatable checklist for weekly and monthly home tasks. I like this actually. That seems like a really good use case for me because sometimes adulting life would be getting out of hand sometimes. So let's go ahead and copy that to our clipboard. And we are going to go ahead and close this browser, close this. We are going to start a new chat. We're going to make sure that we're in this work mode. And we are going to paste in that lovely prompt that our web page has drafted up for us. And let's go ahead and check out what it makes. This is awesome. In under 20 minutes, we have successfully created more than one web page. And we're on our third web page if you're coming from the last video, really. This is amazing, without touching a single line of code. Okay, so it's going ahead and building it, explaining what it's doing, visualization workflow, because this is an interactive visual tool, not just a static page. Let's see how long this one takes us. They already built the page, bro. In less than 2 minutes, this page is built for us. Oh my gosh. Let's check it out. Wow. Wait. How do I make this full screen? Let me open this actually in Google Chrome. Wow. A little care at your pace. Home reset, a soft place to keep everyday things from piling up. It even has a little tracker here with the percentage of things we've completed. Daily, I made the bed. Oh my gosh, this is so encouraging. I cleaned this. Yes, fresh sheets and towels. Wiped the bathroom, took out recycling. Yes. 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 And yes. 9 small wins at 64% completed this week. You don't have to do it all. Choose one small thing and let that be enough. Make it yours and add a task. Weekly or daily. Wash dishes. Whoa. And then here it says that our checklist is saved on this device. This is so cool. And then let's see what happens when we start a fresh week. Okay, so it clears everything. You guys, I love this. That took like less than 2 minutes. So if you ever wanted to build an app or a web page or really anything with technology and code, Codex is the app for you. And this isn't even like this, we're barely even scratching the surface of all the use cases. So be sure to stay tuned for this entire series. And without further ado, I'll see you in the next video where we'll be getting into a little bit more of the product management use cases. So to conclude, I've got 4 real categories from this web page. We have gained 4 real categories of copy and paste prompts. Our personal life as a PM, for everyday product management, for everyday job hunting, as well as for general day-to-day life. How cool. Plus the working example that I literally built in less than 2 minutes of that weekly checklist for keeping our house in order. How cool. So in the next video, I'm going to be going deeper on just the product management use cases. So things like PRDs, user stories, all that good stuff that I would use every day on the job. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.